This is something I've dreamed of doing since I was 6 years old, and this is the stage tonight.
Ground floor.
Another day, another travel lodge. I am exhausted after Bristol last night, but we have a day off today to get off on the road and go to London for tomorrow's headline show. One of the world's great cities with over 2,000 years of history, London has endured a lot in its time, including invasions, plagues, great fires and 2 world wars, and continues to grow, change and draw people from all over the world seeking out adventure and success in the big city. I moved here for a few months in 2016, hoping to make it in the music industry as a guitarist in a musical, sleeping on a friend's kitchen floor. Long story short, it led me to really focus on this YouTube channel. Of course there is a truck right outside when I start filming. Hello from London. It's about 11:30 in the morning. We have journeyed in from our hotel in Wembley, and I have a headline show tonight at Bush Hall, but we were very kindly invited to the Fender Showroom. So we are here, we're taking a look at some of the guitars, all the different brands that are under the umbrella. I almost tripped over a cable, but very expertly did not. You can see it just there. And yeah, this is the first floor. And this is Jackson and Charvel in here. So lots of pointy guitars, but still incredibly cool. Oh my God. This room is literally my dream apartment one day. Look at this. Chris just asked me if I had a plectrum on me. I'm offended. Keeping the boys entertained is always great. I'm glad to have given them a fun morning. I'm gonna head upstairs and try and see if I can get something custom. Let's try and take a little look at the custom shop room. Oh my God, this building is so cool. This building is literally for artists. So obviously touring season has begun, and yeah, I guess they're gonna have some really exciting people come through here. And even just like seeing the Jack White new amplifier that supposedly has just flown off the shelves, seeing that in real life is just really, really cool. How you got to play the Jack White amp?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing amp.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It sounds like Jack White.
What a great way to start our day in London. But now I guess we better start heading maybe to Denmark Street. I was actually hoping we'd have a bit more time on Denmark Street, and now it's kind of like, it's like we've been taken to candy stores, but we're not allowed to buy anything to eat. And yeah, but Denmark Street looks pretty clean and tidy now. Less scaffolding, still a fair few guitar shops, which I'm very happy to see. And yeah, Regent Sounds, where if you don't know, in the basement underneath here, a lot of famous records were made. So yeah, very, very iconic street, but we just don't have enough time. So we're gonna have to start heading to find some food and then get to Soundcheck. Tonight we're playing a sold-out show at Bush Hall in Shepherd's Bush. Built in 1904 as a dance hall, it's been a bingo hall and social club before transforming into one of London's best grassroots venues in 2001 with Adele, Amy Winehouse, REM and Nick Cave all playing here. Like many grassroots venues around the UK, Bush Hall has struggled against a rising cost of living and the effects of the pandemic. It ran a successful crowdfunding campaign over the summer and even recently hosted members of the Sex Pistols performing their debut as a fundraising concert. I was really proud to perform here. We are at Bush Hall. You can hear the drums already being set up. We are about to sound check. We have a lighting engineer tonight. I'm just so over the moon, so overexcited. I've heard the sound is really good. And Emmy is getting out of the way of me filming right now. And this is the dressing room. So I'm gonna take you out and then I'm going to do a little time lapse of the chairs being put out. If you're liking what you see, you can support the channel by signing up for my free newsletter. You'll be the first to know when I'm back on the road and get all the latest news. All right, back to the vlog. I literally have my in-ear monitors on and I've just been putting my laundry from the wash into the dryer whilst I'm in the midst of Soundcheck. That's just how we roll this tour. Now I'm going back into the venue. Got 28 minutes. 28 minutes. I'm back in. Sorry, I was just doing my laundry. Suddenly, you are backstage at your headline show and you're about to go on and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Bush Hall. Thank you for selling out my London show. Copper bottom coffee pot, copper bottom coffee pot, copper bottom coffee pot, copper bottom coffee pot, copper bottom coffee pot. Came off stage, had a little outfit change, which I've been trying to do every show. The boys are sorting out their hair. Of course. And we're gonna go and do the super sexy run through right now to a sold out crowd in London. Amazing. The audience were just so into it for the acoustic set, and we've got a lighting engineer tonight and it just sort of takes it to the next level. So yeah, very, very happy. Whoop. I'm gonna be so sad it's over. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Hello, David.
Hello.
Pretty good, how are you?
Very well.
Very well.
Play with me, what games do you wanna play? Play with me, what games do you wanna play? Play with me, what games 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 you wanna play? Play with me.
First, I'm going to introduce Pau Romero on guitar. He is the one responsible for me actually managing to get an album made. We met a few years ago, and about 6 months after we'd sort of developed a friendship,
alongside Chris. Is Chris here in the audience? She's right there. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? You good? You good? Okay, awesome. Along with Chris, we were sat having a glass of wine, and I'd been waiting for Power to ask, because he's an incredibly talented producer with a beautiful studio. And I was like, I don't know how, I could ask him. I could ask him myself. And one day he just turned to me, he was like, should we make a record together? And I was like, yes, please. I've been waiting 20 years for a producer to walk into my life and actually understand what I wanted to sound like. And then he took it to another level with this album. So he is also responsible for, all the soundscapes and all the magic that goes on. So another round of applause for Power. Then we have the rhythm section. We have David Duffy on bass. And Chris Hardwick on drums. I make everything worse. I make everything worse.
The Heartbreaker has a broken headstock. Unfortunately, at the end of the gig, a member of the venue crew tripped over a cable and knocked over a stand holding mine and Pow's guitars. Pow's were undamaged, but my poor Heartbreaker took the brunt of the fall and suffered a broken headstock. Accidents do happen, and we had insurance, but it gave us a practical problem to solve before the next gig. And an accident happened while I was signing on stage and loadout was happening, and I'm actually relieved that this one went down rather than some of the other pieces, but we're gonna have to get this fixed. We're gonna have to get a new neck. But we have to have some drama for the YouTube. Okay, it was a great show, but a disaster did happen. However, we move on, we'll get another guitar, and the tour will continue. And be sure to stay tuned for the next stop on the tour, Birmingham.